Hello, my name is Emily Nguyen, and today I am going to talk about flipped classrooms for Professor Vu's Education 131 Education Technology class. Firstly, what is a flipped classroom? A flipped classroom is when the lecture precedes task and homework, in which students listen to lectures at home and complete tasks and other necessary homeworks in the classroom. It is a combination of online instruction and active learning. Online education has actually been proven to be almost as effective as in-person teaching, as the first video mentioned. In addition, active learning is more or less the involvement of teacher and student interactions, including the following examples: a class demo, group discussion, 1-minute paper, project and problem-based learning, and etc. Furthermore, it consists of two parts, as the reading has stated, which are 1. Interactive group learning activities inside the classroom, and 2. Direct computer-based individual instruction outside the classroom. Next, what are the potential advantages and disadvantages of having a flipped classroom? I took a summary of both the readings and videos and compiled a list of the two here. Firstly, let's look at the advantages. For teachers, they have the ability to engage with students that need more help rather than those who are more confident students that constantly raise their hands. In addition, teachers guide on the side instead of instructing in the front. And finally, teachers gain more time to focus on the needs of the class by walking around and helping answer students' questions. Now on to students. They now have the ability to learn at their own pace and on their own time. It enriches the classroom for group work and promotes more collaboration between students as well. In addition, it promotes equal learning opportunities for students of all backgrounds. However, there are some disadvantages to flipped classrooms, and we must recognize it first to determine whether or not we will be effective to maybe implement it one day in our classes. Firstly, a disadvantage that was seen within the first year of the UCI Introductory Chemistry course was that many students came unprepared, and so during class they would be lost and confused about the material being practiced. Also, something we need to address as well are students' abilities to access the material at home with the necessary technology. Not everyone is privileged or fortunate to have the utmost technology, and if teaching solely relied on at-home teaching, these students will have an unfair advantage compared to their peers. And in addition, another issue addressed in the UCI study was that these videos take a lot of time to make. In that video, it was mentioned the professor took so much time on creating these videos that they were unable to have materials ready for the class for practice. Therefore, the planning and execution of lesson plans are time-consuming and would require teachers to take that extra leap to prepare their lesson plans so that students can come in and start working on their assignments. And so my reaction to flipped classrooms is that I have actually been using flipped classrooms in the past. It may not have been the most traditional flipped classrooms, but I can see the correlation between flipped classrooms and online classes. I do agree that flipped classrooms allow for greater interaction between students and teachers and allow students to practice the material learned the previous night in class with the aid of the teacher the next day. However, in my own personal opinion, I do not agree with this style of teaching. I actually prefer my teachers to teach in class, and I learn better in a traditional classroom. This method may be useful in elementary to high school in my opinion. However, as a college student right now, I can honestly say that I learn a lot better and retain the information more when there's a physical teacher teaching right in front of me rather than on a computer screen. Overall, I do believe that flipped classrooms are a great method to teach students in lower grade levels, and it will be the future of education, especially with the inevitable rise of technological advances. Thank you for listening to my presentation.